So I want to apologize for not having this review out sooner to you guys. I actually saw this movie on Tuesday night, but on Wednesday and Thursday I was out of town. And on Friday I wanted to have a lazy day. But anyways, let's finally talk about this movie.
So, you two are villains now?
I mean, hello, sweetie. Uh-oh, busted.
So good, but I'm so bad.
So Despicable Me 3 is the sequel to Despicable Me 2 and the third film in the Despicable Me franchise. In Despicable Me 3, we follow Gru, who is voiced by Steve Carell, as he discovers that he has a long-lost twin brother named Drew. And while the two of them bond and get to know each other, a new villain, voiced by Trey Parker, Balthazar Brat, rises up and tries to steal the world's biggest diamond. Alrighty guys, so let's get into Despicable Me 3. I won't lie to you guys, I was never the biggest fan of the Despicable Me movies. I actually didn't mind the first one. The second one, I liked quite a bit. Didn't see Minions. I heard some really bad things about Minions, although my boss loves that film. And there was only one reason why I wanted to see the third one, and that was because of Trey Parker, who was voicing the villain. And plus I see these movies as just harmless family films, and just like the previous two, this is really just a harmless family film. Trey Parker as Balthazar Brat steals the movie. Each time he was on screen, I was smiling, I was laughing. His comedy cracked me up so much. This is the personification of an 80s villain with punchlines, the way how he dances, the way how he dresses up. For all of you who are into the 80s, you'll probably love, if not like, Balthazar Brat as the villain in this movie. But that's not to take away from the other voice actors though. Steve Carell, Kristen Wiig, the people who voice the kids. It's nothing Oscar-worthy in particular, but the voice acting does a fine enough job. Also, the animation is fun to watch. It's very bright colors. I wouldn't say it's the best animation out there, because there are clearly films that have a lot better animation out there, like that film. For this film, the animation works enough with this movie. The third act was a lot of fun to watch. And I mean a lot of fun to watch. As I stated in my pros, Despicable Me 3 isn't a particularly bad film, but it's not particularly good either. Whenever the film didn't focus on Balthazar Brat, I'm not gonna lie, I found the film kind of boring. Mainly because, for one thing, the film has so much going on with a lot of side plots. Like, for one thing, there's this thing going on with this new boss that goes literally nowhere, which could have been a really cool plot when it came to the main villain in the movie, but they take really no chances with it. And there's also the subplot with the older sister, and again, goes nowhere, or it just gets resolved in the next scene. There is just so much going on to the point where I was just like, can we just get back to Balthazar Brat? I mean, I want to see some entertaining stuff here. Now, the main reason why Despicable Me 1 and 2 worked for me was mainly because of the bond that Gru has with the kids, and in Despicable Me 2, the bond that he has with Lucy. Here, it's really not improved upon at all. Like, they almost shove his family dynamic to the side. I mean, not to mention that Drew isn't a good character, because he is, but since, you know, it's focused mainly on the two of them, I didn't really find their relationship that compelling, to be honest with you guys. And I simply just wasn't invested in Gru and Drew's relationship. I just wanted to see more of Gru fighting against Balthazar Brat, which doesn't really happen a lot in the movie. So overall, like the previous two Despicable Me movies, I have found Despicable Me 3 once again to be a harmless family movie. It's not particularly good, nor is it particularly bad. It's decent. I feel like a family could go into this movie at a matinee price and have a fun time with it. But personally, if you ask me, I do find this movie to be the weakest out of all the Despicable Me movies so far. Trey Parker is pretty much the reason why I didn't find this movie completely boring. So overall, guys, I'm gonna give Despicable Me 3 a 2.5 out of 5 stars. It's not particularly good, nor is it bad. It's fine. Alright guys, so comment down, let me know below. Out of all the Despicable Me films so far, which one do you prefer the most? 1, 2, or 3? Let me know below. If you guys liked my review of Despicable Me 3, hit that like button. Also subscribe if you want to see my reviews just like this one. And of course, until my next review, I will see you guys next time.